This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the handoff, this is Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now a 3rd and 2. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 22 yards. The pickup there. First down, Miami. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Let's go. His drive will start on the ground. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Miami.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Up the middle they go. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back. try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Achane. And he will dive into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the Dolphins go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense took the field. In their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins. He gets free. Gonna bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.